It's really important as you begin an automation journey. Call it hyperautomation, call it intelligent automation, but you're down the path of thinking, I need to automate some processes and I need to use my people better. You really need to understand where you are in the journey to understand what struggles you might and challenges you might occur at those different stages, and really what to do next. So in my 100 or so clients that I've done implementations and strategy and all types of workshops with, every time you fall in the one of three things, which is starting, struggling, or successful. And it's very rare that you'd fall outside of that. If you're in that starting phase, you'll be asking yourself all types of questions like, how do you spell RPA is usually the first word, jokingly, but what does it mean? What are all the acronyms? You're like trying to figure out what it's going to do for my business from an operational cost standpoint, or why do I have so many human mistakes? You're asking yourself these questions of why are humans looking at two screens at once or still playing with paper? That's the kind of things that go on with the starting part. The struggling is interesting too, because you've started the RPA journey. Maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer or you've used a systems integrator, but you're not getting the automation benefits. You're not getting bots in production. You maybe use some AI, you jump right into that. It's not working. Your intelligent document processing doesn't work. You can't, process invoices or health claims or whatever else. It didn't take off like as promised by the vendors. If you find yourself in that, you're definitely in the struggling zone. And there's tons of organizations in that part of the journey. So you're not alone, but there are ways to move forward and move out of it for sure. And then there are a handful that are truly successful that are out there. There's not as many as you might think, because it's a lot harder to get to the successful point where you can knock automations out left and right. You got to the point now where your challenges are more of what's next? What do I do to further the intelligent automation journey? And how do I get away from maintaining these automations and other types of technologies that I've picked? Because that's not my core business typically is doing this. Most organizations' core business is not maintaining and building automations long term. It's innovating, it's trying to find ways to do new revenue.